and there's 8 bristles on there, and what I'll do is I'll take my... Oh, there is one in there. Oh, he does not look happy at all. Hey, Shotgun, the fried turtle was absolutely awesome. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually deep fry. Are you putting any of that hot sauce on this or not? Sure you want. That's hot. Hey everybody, welcome to our show again this week, and thanks for joining us. You know what? This week we're not going ice fishing, but here is a clue of who we're gonna be fishing with. You know, this time of year, we're starting to get into river time, and I'm always a river guy no matter what, but when you start getting all the rain that we've had and a lot of current, I've been saying this for years, current is like a magnetic force. So anytime you have a big system like the Winnebago system, and you've got rivers feeding in and out of these lakes, when that current starts flowing, them fish start moving up. And we've been getting some absolutely great weather. I'm loving to see this. Fall is just upon us right here, and the temperatures have been dropping down, and that's going to bring these fish into the river too, because what happens is a lot of bait fish like your shiners will spawn again in the fall, and they migrate back into the river. So the crappies follow them in, the walleyes, the bass, everything migrates back into the rivers because of them two situations. You know, today is not going to be about catching big fish, but it's going to be about catching numbers of fish and technique for sure. You know, we're not going too far from here. We're going to actually head up into the Wolf River. These fish have been up there for quite a while because of the amount of rain that we've had and all the current, but these cooler conditions are bringing in more pods of walleyes and crappies, so I think it's going to be a great day. So, hey, you know what, Little Stinker? You know what Little Stinker says? Hold on to your heinies. Let's see how today goes. Hey, Jim Haas, first fish of the day. Let's see, is it keeper?
We'll see.
Nope. Well, lots of these small walleyes. Yeah. You know, that's really a good thing. That's them fish are 1.5 years old right there.
Sure.
They grow fast, good numbers, but it is the first walleye.
Let go my worm. First walleye.
Yep. You need a worm? There you go. You might have the first keeper of the day. There you go, flink, flip, 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 flip. Oh, nice job.
Nice.
Nice one. See, patience, grasshopper.
Patience.
Look what happens.
Patience.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh,
hey,
that's a
not
keeper.
too bad. Oh, you got him tangled all up. He is hooked, right? That's a good fish.
Pull him all the way
Bring
in.
him. Yep.
There
it goes.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. Good job on that. See, you waited long enough.
They're on the bus.
Nice job. Smash and jump. Nice fish. Nice job. That's definitely should be a keeper. Now, do you see how that fish just held on to it? The biggest thing is that these fish need to turn. There you go. That's a keeper. Fling him up. No net. Nice job. You want to hold that one up, Jimmy? Hey, what is that? You got a leech on there. Where'd you get a leech from? Loving that. I finally got one. Not quite the one I want, but puts me on the board. Ooh, let's see what you got down there.
Oh, that's a walleye.
Ooh, it's a good one too. Yep, fling him in. Ooh, nice job. So Jim, why don't you tell everybody at home really what your job is over at Jiffy?
Well, basically, I used to
Take your fish from you, sorry.
over the years I've been sales manager, but I've kind of taken a step backwards a little bit and enjoying some time off with my wife and everything. So, but I've worked Jiffy for, like I said, for 25 years when I was with Tecumseh. I've been actually with them now for over 10 years, and it's just been a great experience and a great product, great people. Everything's just super. Can't believe it at all.
Well, who taught you how to be such a good walleye fisherman?
You.
Oh, me? That was the right answer. Small one, or is it a decent fish, Jim?
It's a decent one.
Decent.
Oh,
That's a good one. Nice job. Nice job, Jim.
Whoa, this is a nice one.
Nice, nice, down. Nice job.
Super.
Nice job. Hey, I'll tell you what, Jim. You are the walleye guru. Let's see that one.
That's a nice
river
perch.
perch. Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. We'll take that.
That's
A bonus
some
fish,
good
yeah.
butterflies.
All right, a little bonus fish. Big old fountain. That'll stir up them fish right there. You know, it's amazing how them fish, they get used to all that noise in these rivers, you know. It's just one of them kind of things, if that was out on a lake like that and a boat came by that close to you, them fish would be absolutely gone. But the water's a lot darker in here. They got lots of places to hide, lots of timber.
There we go.
Yeah, a little walleye. Talk to me.
Little
Oh, another walleye. Just a lot of small fish.
year and a half class.
Yep. I got a funny feeling the way the high water was this year and stayed high all summer, basically, that our walleye population is going to definitely be looking pretty strong, because these fish typically, what happens is they get pushed back into the river where the water stayed up high enough almost all year that these fish have been able to, the young of the year, have been able to stay up into the woods. And there's definitely plenty of things for them to eat up there in that shallow water, and they don't really have much to worry about as far as game fish getting at them. So my prediction is that we're going to have a record hatch this year once they start getting out on the main lake out there and doing their trawling surveys. I think it's going to look pretty good if these fish decide to move out of the river.
That's
a good fish.
I
That
don't
is
know. It feels like a walleye.
If it's a walleye, that's going to be a good one. I can tell you that one. No, I see it shaking a lot. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see what you get there. Sheephead or a walleye? Oh, nice one. That's another.
Nice walleye.
That's definitely a nice fish. Hold that one up, Tim. Woo. Good 18-incher.
Yeah, that's the nicest one yet.
You guys might not know this, but we run 17 permanent shacks out on Winnebago. And we have the catch covers in there. Yep. And we go get in there in the morning before anybody gets out there, and we drill our holes. And what was happening is that a lot of times we were hitting the sides of the catch covers and busting them up, you know, even though they do have a lifetime warranty on them. But with that light on that electric now, and it turns a little bit slower, you got more control over it, especially when you're going and re-drilling holes. That is absolutely the cat's meow. So, you know, when it comes to drilling inside the shanties, that's the only thing that we're ever going to use is the electric.
Well, and you bring up the drilling a little slower. We've done a lot of research into it.
Okay.
And there's a lot of talk about speed. And you see the guys having their speed contests. But most fishermen that I've talked to say, yeah, speed is great, but I'd much rather have the longevity, the endurance, and the sharper blades. So the ripper blades last a lot longer than any of the shaver blades. You're going to get through dirty ice. You're going to get through any type of ice, and it's going to last all day.
Awesome. Hey, so Jimmy, I think he's beating you now.
I don't think so. Not, well, size-wise, maybe.
And you don't think numbers-wise?
Nope, not yet.
He's the one guy that's been counting though. So.
That's right.
Nice job. Whoa. Now, Jim, I think he's beating you for sure. I think Jim's taking a little siesta up there. There you go.
There you go.
Still. Nice job.
Nice.
Nice job. Yep.
How many is that now, Tim?
Walleye.
Nice walleye. Jimmy, I'll net that one. Got him? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was going to help you out, buddy.
That was a good one. That was a nice hit.
You know, again, like I was saying, you guys, the big thing is that to watch really the water levels in the current, because that's now, like I said, a week ago I was fishing all shallow water. Now that water has dropped down, and it looks like it's going to drop here for a little bit unless we get a good storm, these fish are going to go deep again. Hey, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet. You know, when you're dragging jigs, especially in a river like this, I almost always use the Weedless jigs, especially once, like we're on the Wolf River today. Once you get up above Fremont here, there's a ton of trees in the water. And you know, if you're not using a weedless, you're not going to be able to fish properly through that timber there. You're going to be snagged all the time. And if you are using a weedless, the key is, I love the weedless that have the plastic bristles on them, like these slow pokes right here. So what I'll do, because it takes a lot of pressure to when you get a bite to set that hook hard enough to push all them bristles down. So what I'll do is I'll just take a scissors, and there's 8 bristles on there, and what I'll do is I'll take my scissors at a 45-degree angle, and I'll cut off at least 2 to 3 of the bristles on there, sometimes 4. It depends on how much timber is actually in the area I'm fishing. And that's gonna allow you still to get through the timber, and it'll give you a better hook percentage ratio on that. So tip of the week is to definitely cut off some of the bristles. The other really important factor is when you're dragging jigs is not to use a super braid. You know what? You want to make sure that when that fish grabs it, because typically they're facing up current and they're not going to suck that bait in until they start swimming down current. So you don't want to use a line that doesn't have stretch. So I'm typically using more of a mono, and always use a rod that's got a really fast action tip too. You don't want to use a real stiff rod too, because when you're going to see, when them fish grab that bait, you're going to see your rod load up about like that. And if there's no stretch there, what's going to happen, especially if the currents are really moving you along fast, them fish are going to drop that bait all the time. So, you know, the key is using the weedless, cutting off at least 2 to 3 of the bristles, using mono, and using a rod that's got a soft tip on it, like this custom rod here from Megs. Hey, that's this week's tip of the week, of course, brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats in Tigerton, the finest jerky on the planet. See how dirty my glasses are? Yeah, I got one. I think it's a walleye. Yep, there we go. Whoa. Small one?
But it's a walleye.
It is a walleye. Hey everybody, I gotta tell you something. If you don't know that Jiffy has a new owner, and he's standing right next to us here. Hey Kevin, congratulations on buying Jiffy.
Thanks,
I'm
Larry.
super excited about it. And you know what?
Yeah, it's right here.
I've talked to you before, and all the new things that you guys have got going on there. I mean, it's like a brand new company with an old great product.
Yeah, we're really excited. You know, we really have great people, and you know, now we're paying attention to our customers. We're back on the phones. We're calling our service dealers. You know, we're really back engaged.
So tell everybody at home, you got a good fish going there?
I know.
Well, Jim's got you hooked too.
I got
Right
Kevin-
away, you're interrupting your boss here too, huh? Wow, I'll tell you. Hey, so what really is new with Jiffy? Obviously, detail is going to be a really big thing now. I mean, I've been using Jiffys since I've been knee-high to a grasshopper, and there's Jiffys that are out there still running that are, 50 years old, wouldn't you say?
Well, that's the beauty. Is it's a great product, and people still talk about the Model 30. Talk about bringing a legacy product back, and the concentrations in engineering and in the technology. We want to be a market leader and pay attention there. And of course, customer service.
That's huge.
That's huge. That's where it's at. You got to be listening. We're answering the phone promptly. We're really paying attention, and also to our pro staff, which has been great all these years. So thanks to all them just for really supporting Jiffy and the team because it takes everybody.
Right. Hey, one thing too I do want to say to you is that, if people want to look at products that Jiffy offers, how can they get a hold of it, and what's the best way for them to learn about the new products and the old products?
Well, we're alive and well on Facebook. I mean, all our social media is being taken care of real well now. We have a good presence there. By all means, we also want to hear ideas, so please send in your thoughts and about the product. We'll answer you, and that's going to be our focus.
I love to hear that. Hey, let's catch one more walleye and let's head for the dock.
Sounds great.
All right, you guys. So hey, Corey and Hunter, what are we actually doing here today? When I was a kid, my dad and I, we did quite a bit of turtling, but we did it in a couple different ways. Never setting hoop nets and doing it.
hoop traps I think is our favorite way to go after them, just because you can let them go easier. You don't have to screw around with lines and hooks and everything else getting tangled. They're going to tangle up in the net here and there, but you can just release them easier. You're not really hurting them with a hook and line.
Hey, so Lucy, are you excited about doing a little trapping, something different? So, all right, well, you're gonna get in there. You got the GoPro pole, and she says she's gonna swim into the trap and check the first ones. All right, you guys, let's see what happens here.
Pick up real slow like this.
Okay. Oh, there is one in there.
One little guy so far.
Okay, always watch his head. Yeah. Yep, watch his head. If his. Well, watch your other hand. Yeah, you can lift him up. Hold him away from your body. Yep. Remember, if he bites you, you're losing a finger.
Why am I holding?
Well, because this is how you learn.
You're trying to get, there you got him.
There you go.
So we're measuring him. Obviously, he ain't too big for the 16.
Okay.
But he's probably bigger than 12 actually. So you go right on the front with that end.
Oh,
and he is. He's bigger than 12. He's, I would say 13.
13 incher, huh?
Okay. 12 was here. Got another good inch. We'll still let this one go just because he's skinny. If he was a bigger, fatter one or a little bigger, yeah. But we'll let him go. Gone.
So let me ask you guys this. Is there, when I see you got a bait bucket in there, and obviously that's what attracts the turtles in there, what are you guys using for bait?
I'm thinking the best bait is natural carp.
Natural carp, huh?
Shoot the carp right downstream, and the carp heads is best.
The head?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Greasiest, stinkiest part of them, I think.
Oh, he does not look happy at all.
No. You better get him measured and see if, if he's big enough, stick him in the turtle bag. So the first thing you look for is which way the water's going. Going downstream, you want to put the front of the trap upstream so they smell the bait from down, come up to the bait.
Okay.
Pound your first stake in upstream, got her pounded in already, and then you got to stretch her out to the, there's two down there. Some guys put one stake on the other end, and then the problem you'll have is it'll roll on you.
Okay.
Get it nice and tight, and then you want to pound her straight once you get it that far. The tighter the better, I think. Not that it's, also you get one turtle and he kind of screws it up. If you want to catch a couple at a time, you got to keep it nice and tight.
All right, I want to see how you guys get these two out of there without getting bit.
Start lots of air, he's pretty stuck in her head. Alright, that's why you sort of just let up on them and they'll let go.
Did you get him? Woo! Hunter, hold that one up. Let's see the face on that. Watch out for your... Oh, it's not worth your hand, Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Holy cats. That thing is absolutely... That thing might be close to 30 pounds. All right, let's give her the official scale-o-roni. Let's show everybody.
Yeah, 29.2 you got.
Oh, 29.2. Look at the feet on that turtle. Holy cats. Right. Whoa, whoa. There you go. Live for hopefully another 50 years, my friend. You did good. Gave us lots of young ones, and we're going to let you go. There he goes.
Hey everybody, what an awesome time we had with Corey and Hunter. Now we're back in the studio and we are gonna cook some snapping turtle up. It's absolutely a delicious thing, but you know what? I have to tell you the truth. Last night I made some myself and it was delicious, but it was very tough. So, you know what? When you have problems, you gotta bring in an expert. And I hate to say this, we've got Shotgun Schafer in the studio here.
I have this little tool here with all the pros in it. Breaks down the membranes.
So you're basically tenderizing that meat, you're breaking it down.
Break them down, see how easy it pulls apart like that? You know, you just want to be able to pull it apart.
Okay.
That's what we're looking for. We break them down, we're gonna put in a frying pan with some onions and put some Leroy's on there. And you and I are gonna try some of this.
What is this, Shotgun? Whoa.
The Inner City Sportsman's Club gave me that.
Hottest ride in town.
So let's throw in the pan, see how it goes.
Okay.
All right, we got the onions going, Smith.
Okay.
Just
See
gonna
what we got here, Shotgun.
put a quick sear on this turtle.
Now, why do you do it that way, Shotgun? Just
It
being
just-
nosy.
It sears the meat, keeps the juice in,
Okay.
and you don't want to cook it real long. Just get it in and out of that pan real fast. It's wild game. We got Leroy Meats. This stuff is the bomb. Ultimate steak seasoning. I put this stuff on everything.
Here, let's try it and see how the turtle is. Get your fingers off my turtle.
Try the little one first. I mean,
Oh,
now is that better than what you had?
You know, still a little chewy, but that's the way turtle is. But good. That sauce is that hot? Really?
Yeah, it's on fire, man.
Hey, Shotgun, the fried turtle was absolutely awesome. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually deep fry it.
Yep, we're gonna throw a little fried magic on there. Look at the different colors. You said the white is the neck, right?
Yep, there's actually 7 different types of meat in a turtle. I think it's all tastes real good, but some of it's a little bit more chewy than others. And the real white stuff is the stuff that's up front, like the neck and the front shoulders. And as you get to the back of the turtle, the meat actually gets darker.
There you go.
Ooh, looks
That's
good.
the noise you want to hear. Shouldn't take long. I would say, I mean, those are smaller pieces.
They are
About
smaller.
a minute. Now remember, this is gonna be hot. This is 375.
Okay. Are you putting any of that hot sauce on this or not?
Sure, you want some?
Well, the hot sauce is pretty good. It's already hot. Totally a different flavor, deep fried. That's hot. Hey everybody, we want to see what you guys want us to catch, clean, and cook next. So make sure you comment on our YouTube channel right below here.
So how many years have you been turtle trapping with Corey? Oh, that long. Holy cats, and how old are you now? 18. Oh, man. So you started this when you were 14, basically.
So what is this thing called? It's kind of a cool tool.
It's a tenderizer. There's a special name for it. If you're really a chef, you'd know it. But I, you know, at those.
Oh, if you're really, did you hear that? If you really was a chef, you'd know it.
Recitar mentre preso del delirio sei tu forse un uomo tu sei pagliaccio
Oh, yeah.
vesti la giuba.
Nice. I don't know what the heck he was saying, but it was nice.
I was
Something about walleye.